oh boy. What? You won't believe what just happened now and earlier, the last past 12 hours or so, but and especially yesterday as I started to record this bit. Yeah, so as you may know, guys, Glitch finally respond, but we will get to that. But first, I want to read the statements made by FM, Fighting Mario. He's the one who works closely at Glitch since 2021. But before, when I saw 2021, when he said in the statement, I knew I was in for a treat. Well, consider this is not a fine sight. I should say it's good, but overall, this whole thing, let's just say it's pretty bitter, to be honest with you all. The whole controversy, the whole drama thing, it's like literally a mess. But we will get to that, okay? So let's just read the FM statements. So okay, and here's what he says: my experience working at Glitch 2021 to the present. So to be honest, I don't find myself at the best with words, and I instead opted to bullet point the main stuff below. I think this gets across my point way better on stuff I want to say outside my own personal thoughts, experiences with Glitch. I felt it was the most direct thing I could do concerning that stuff. Even if you must know, guys, yesterday I talked about where FM has, mental issues going on with his life that he needs to take care of first. But when the doxing happened, it really ramped up, like, I don't know where. The doxing is real, and it is pretty much disgusting. I already said my bit in my last video. So the bullet points below tackle my thoughts on rumors going around based on my own experience, and also clarification of what I do at Glitch/SG4. This is because I like to counter any claim of different treatment for my department/job. Since yes, I worked up a leader position, but I did not start out there. Okay, it says nothing of what I'm saying is meant to discredit or invalidate anything anyone else has said. I believe in freedom of speech, and speaking out on stuff your experience may feel is wrong, and that is exactly what my intention with this document is. I also want to state, since I can see this coming up, nobody has asked me to write this, nor has it seen until I posted it just now. I can swear on my grandfather's grave or whatever it takes to verify I'm telling the truth, that I'm writing this of my own volition, and I've been wanting to for a while. You should not going after/harassing anyone, former employee or fan, for what side they're on in this. I'm stating this because I point out the topics I've seen brought up by others and challenge it. But I really want to reiterate that's not the green light to suddenly attack anyone for saying these things. Be nice to each other, be kind, and remember at the end of the day, everyone's human and wants to feel is best. I'm not going to tolerate any kind of bad behavior anywhere about this topic. Okay, my role at Glitch. I will proceed to say this, that I'm fully remote employee. My interactions with everyone are via text and video calls. In my opinion, this does not make my experience less valid than anyone else, but I believe it might be a fact people want to point out. I started part-time in a small role, helping as an assistant producer, literally doing small tasks, and also helping out a bit with the old Mega VTuber streams. Small task means just like any day-to-day stuff you expect as an assistant to do, like organizing files on a drive, let's say. I did also help run the 5 million sub stream for SG4, which was really fun. If you must know, guys, the 5 million sub stream, where they SG4 does the live bit, and FM over there, pretty sure it is confirmed he's doing the Bob voice there. But it's funny. But anyways, gradually, my role increased as time went on. I started to making my primary focus building up the SNG4 team. Only 5 people at the time, including me, and took on more work. I was a part-time contractor during this time. More work meant something like working 10 hours a week to 15 hours a week. So 10 to 15 hours a week. And I was confiscated for that. Eventually, I became full-time, and now the production manager for SNG4 and an operations manager for Glitch, since I work across both channels. production manager for SCG4. I'm in charge of the schedule for SCG4, what the deadlines are, and making sure episodes are produced. Operations manager for Glitch. I help out pretty much whatever I can. Sometimes I assist it, merch, and marketing, literally anywhere I need it at the moment. These are the things I like doing fine and fulfilling. And I do unofficial community management for the SCG4 community, primarily the Discord, whatever possible. This is something I did before working here and always kept separate from my job. I view it as something I only do out of passion for the community. Carrying my any COI, I know Luke since 2011. By proxy, I met Kevin in 2021, but I did work my way up from a small role to a larger one across 2.5 years. This wasn't something given to me, and I had to learn a lot about this industry. Before being ready for what I like to do now, you can argue I'm biased with Luke if you like. I only know Kevin on a professional level since 2021 for the most part. So yeah, guys, overall, FM is just saying what he met Kevin since 2021, but on a professional level. You could say he's biased, but I mean, yeah, I can see why. But overall, I don't sense the bias in here, but he does like say he's biased about it. But we could say he's biased, but we'll think whatever we want. But honestly, he's pretty honest in this bit. So yeah. So rumors he likes to address. These are based on my experience and my own personal knowledge. Mistreatment of employees and disregard for mental health, personal life. I managed the entire SCG4 team, and a lot of what I do crosses over with the current Glitch team as well. I've been here since late 2021. It's a basic standard here in any professional environment to not mistreat people. If I did something like that, I get into serious trouble. I do everything possible to communicate and be there for anyone on the SCG4 team. I love working with them, and I really appreciate what they do as an artist. I have never witnessed or experienced Kevin or anyone mistreating anyone. I witnessed the opposite multiple times, and my own experiences uphold that. I've taken time off for personal reasons, families, sick/death, sick, mental health, and Kevin has sometimes directly taken on my workload until I'm back. I have a strong dislike for toxic work environment and have left previous jobs because of it. If it was really like that here, I would not stay. So basically, if FM says if he finds something that is toxic in the workplace, that he would just instantly quit right then and there. The reason why he didn't quit on Glitch is because there's nothing in his own experiences. Okay, challenging anyone like Kevin is met with pushback. I directly found Kevin very open, feedback and suggested how to improve things multiple times. I made many implement and encourage suggestions on ways to change and improve the SCG4 pipeline to help scoop and gauge workload better. Workloads and schedules are directly my responsibility. I constantly trying to find ways to improve things and ask for feedback directly from the SCG4 team. I ultimately have things that did work and did not. If something has ever gone wrong, I take immediate action to find a solution for the now and the future. That's part of finding out and developing something new. Blacklisting. The idea of anyone at Glitch is being petty enough to able blacklist people finding work is genuinely ridiculous. Glitch is also a small indie company. Despite what YouTube views and subscriber numbers suggest, they do not have that ability. Glitch is silently deleting info. Those digital circus posts were scheduled for those days. As I say, guys, I've been saying this too. Those scheduled posts are like way ahead of their time, because once again, as I said this, I think I said this in my last video, that there's an option to schedule those posts like 2 weeks ahead of time, and even YouTube community posts, they also do that as well, and especially Twitter, yeah, that too. So yeah, Digital Circus just got a season announcement, and there were social posts lined up for it. This is the same pattern happens anytime an episode teaser is released, and you can look back to verify that. Yes, I can see why, because as you may know, guys, this is nothing new. I've been keeping up with Glitch since their existence, and they've been doing like this in every shows like Meta Runner, Sunset Paradise, hell, even Murder Jones, and right now That's the same thing involves here. So the Amazing Digital Circus and the Gaslight District, which is upcoming right next. So yeah. Nobody has deleted any comments to my knowledge. It's more likely they just auto-deleted hidden by YouTube, especially considering a lot of them remain. Yeah, as I said this in my last videos, the rumors of glitch deleting comments is actually false, guys. It's more on YouTube's buggy system. And also, I heard that if you put in links in with your comments, YouTube will find that as a spam. As I say this again, I will say it again. YouTube's system is heavily flawed, okay? So, but here we go. The voice act recast. To my knowledge, that public statement is the truth. I've seen a lot of insinuated conspiracy, and I have to say from my bit, but I do know. But that's not the case. I don't deal with any VA stuff, but I generally trust and believe that's all there is to it. Jasmine does a lot for the company, and ultimately, she is human. So yeah, guys, that incident with Jasmine and Celeste. I'm pretty sure I take back everything what I said to Jasmine, but I'm pretty sure Jasmine made a mistake on her part, which yeah, we all make mistakes and part of human. And also I can see that why isn't unprofessional, but sometimes guys, sometimes professionals make mistakes, okay? It doesn't have to mean they're like 100% perfect. So yeah, I can understand the bad taste left by it. It's a rare mistake that unfortunately happened, and I wish it could have been handled better for Celeste. Yeah, honestly, guys, we will talk about it after we get to Kevin's side of the story, okay? I want to open up by saying how much I generally love working here. I have different jobs in the past, and honestly, just always felt like I didn't belong where I was at given the moment. Working at Glitch has been completely opposite for me, and I never had this much energy working somewhere. It's felt very fulfilling, and I really enjoy the culture and the people I work with, and yes, that even includes upper management. I believe it's unmatched. I truly feel this is my last stop in terms of a job, and I wouldn't to leave it for anything else. My experiences with the upper management is that they're good people and ultimately do value everyone on the team, since in the end, these shows we created are by the effort of all of us. I think others who've spoken out already have said similar to what I want to say, and I'll really stay in the bullet points. My thought, a lot of stuff is floating around. This isn't really about that. The more interested I'm in just offering personal thoughts here at this point. This year has been extremely focused on improving management, and as much such a bar for myself have been set high by other management to make sure I'm doing right by my team. My favorite part about working here is pretty much the constant desire to improve and innovate. I don't think Glitch has ever stayed stagnant in the sense that the focus has always been what can be improved to make things better, and honestly, I've been really satisfied with how 2024 has gone so far. Everyone I talk to here seems very happy, passionate about what they do, and I know that the changes with the management made us help out. I'm not sure why others have different experience to me or other people here. It's definitely confusing to hear about a totally different experience, but I think Glitch has come a long way as a company that I'm really proud and prideful of what has been accomplished here. It's possible things were different in the older days, but I really don't have knowledge on it. I love working here, and I know a lot of my colleagues do as well. It's definitely hurt to a degree seeing what's been said online, knowing that's not the reality I've been facing. I'm posting to offer alternative perspectives. Ultimately, this issue doesn't directly involve, and I don't need to say anything on it. It's been personally bothering me through, and I felt like I wanted to say something for almost a week now. Seeing another colleague speak out is what inspired me to do the same, because they took the first leap and I was scared of taking, since I don't want to risk of harassment further than a small bit that I've kind of already been experienced. So yeah, guys, it's really, yeah, the reason why FM is very hesitant to share this is because he doesn't want to have any further more harassments, and I seriously can't blame them. I can't blame anyone from Glitch to speak out, and until one of the current employees spoke out about it, and yeah, overall it's a mess. I will talk about more of that later. Okay, I hope you continue to support the team behind a lot of these amazing shows. There's so much passion and love put in everything, and I've been excited nonstop for what 2024 is going to hold for both SG4 and Glitch. I'll end this off again with a very clear message though. Do not harass anyone. Thank you. FM/Cube. So, yeah, guys, that's FM's side of the story, okay? And you can, as overall, he's been there since 2021, and I'm not gonna lie, guys. After I read all that, my views of what I read about former employees working there, it makes me kind of like, I sense disappointment in me. But I'm not saying they're wrong to speak out, but I'm sense disappointment because I feel like the former employees completely, like, literally exaggerated their views, I suppose. And I'm pretty sure their complaints is where Glitch Productions is just started off like in a house. Like, no, the Glitch Productions started off as a house, the small house. Of course there will be hiccups there. And especially they did in fact move to a new office, which is still small, but once again, they expect to be hiccups. But that doesn't mean the former employees, they're wrong for what they say. But I'm saying they just I feel like they exaggerated their points, their experiences there, because I will get to Kevin's side, and you will see why. Okay, so this is Kevin's. He put out his statement. So hey y'all, Kevin, CEO of Glitch Productions here. We've been silent this past week, and I've been prioritizing and checking in on taking care of my internal staff, having multiple open conversations with the management/production teams, and assessing this entire situation. The last thing I wanted to do was rush out a half-ass statement, as I take this entire matter very seriously. However, things have changed. Unfortunately, members of our staff at QB have recently been harassed by people online, and that's something I cannot tolerate, and I must address this immediately. You know, guys, I'm pretty sure this started when someone on Twitter literally doxed Kevin. They literally legit showed his house, and overall, this completely changed the whole thing. And once again, this controversy is already a mess, but now, ever since yesterday, it's way worse than we thought, and it's really saddening to see. But continue on. So, for context, people have left anonymous claims both here and elsewhere about the work standards at Glitch involving mistreatment and abuse. There are a lot of different stories, allegations out there at this point, some of which are distorting and wrongly exaggerated the truth. So I want to set the record straight. I acknowledge and take full accountability during the early years of Glitch. There was indeed lack of experience, training, and skill on my part in the management structure I had at the time to run and operate a small animation studio. So guys, as you can see, this is what I felt when I read FM's statement. Like, I feel the former employees, the anonymous ones, I'm pretty sure they exaggerated this. Once again, I'm not saying they're wrong to speak out if they're disappointed, but once again, I don't know why they exaggerated a bit. Like, that's what I'm saying. For that, I'm sorry. Years ago, my brother and I started all this out of our bedroom with the dream of making an animated show. Yeah, guys, if you get a chance to glance to see Hobo Bros at the early days, you can see what the room, and they already show what room it is. It's like this freaking horizontal short room. Yeah, they started as a small house. We didn't barely realize how hard making animated show was, and starting hiring more artists, all of whom worked out of our house, spent the first years making shows with little infrastructure. It was quite a ramshackle studio back then, and I deeply apologize to any staff that experienced any hardship during that time due to the lack of experience in management. However, I maintain that I always made it one of my main priorities to try and improve the management of the team, everyone's well-being, and overall scaling of the studio. I strongly assert that we have always strived to create a happy, positive workplace with a fair amount of work and reasonable deadlines and resources. I can't claim that we succeed 100% of the time, but it always has been our goal to make a safe, healthy space where artists can make cool shit, have fun, and feel taken care of. It's actually a large reason why I started Glitch. Most of our staff we bring are permanent full-time employees here, and I have every intention to keep them on and happy. We don't kick out employees when a project show ends here and every time. This company has seen success. We shared it with the team. Since those early days, we bought in on and built a proper leadership / management team, all of whom have received training to run, manage to look after a team. We introduced several production coordinators and management staff to try and plan, scope, and revise the episode artist schedules better. Entire tech team has also been hired to try and improve our systems, so artists spend less time debugging issues like why Maya keeps crashing, instead focus on the one thing they do best, creating beautiful art. There are claims and questions why release dates aren't pushed back to give artists more time, but that's the thing. They absolutely are. Over the years, multiple episodes have been pushed back as I wanted to make sure they all have the proper time to ensure they're great. That's why many of our teaser trailers have the text to the effect of the episodes will be released when they're ready. In fact, episode 8 of Immeasurable will be delayed past the original announced spring period as it has so much amazing content in it. Well, okay, it's a shame, but hey, quality, guys, quality. The production management team and I made the decision to give it more time so the artists could give it more love and not be strained. There have been claims about myself that I blacklist people in the industry from finding work, and another stating that I'm a cloud chaser who only brings on artists with a big following. I feel the latter statement greatly disrespects and discredits all the hard work the team has put in. You can come after me and say what you want, but when it comes to my team, I will speak up and defend them. They all produce amazing work and deserve everything. As for the blacklisting people for finding other work, that statement is beyond ridiculous, and that is not something I will know how to do even if I wanted to. So there's the blacklisting rumor debunked, guys, because yeah, and FM said it too, and even Kevin said it as well, and many people have said it as well, like where that rumor came from, like where the blacklisting rumor came from. And whoever started that rumor, you should like stop making these false statements, because it doesn't help at all. It just makes things worse. So I deeply sorry to any past employees that feels dissatisfied with their time in Glitch. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, I will continue to do everything I can improve well-being and voices of this incredibly talented band of artists. One thing I will absolutely not tolerate, however, is the harassment or abuse of anyone. Please be kind to one another. We have the chance to improve the entire animation industry for the better here. Thank you. Kevin Lerwichigo, CEO of Glitch Productions. So that's the entire statement there, and it seems like as you may notice, guys, he didn't say nothing about the voice actor situation with Celeste, you know, the OG Tari voice actor. Honestly, guys, the reason why that is he didn't mention there is because I'm sure that sort of situation could have handled privately, to be honest. But yeah, and overall, guys, what are my thoughts on this? They did the right thing, guys. Kevin admitted his mistakes. Even then, I'm pretty sure Kevin was trying to do whatever means necessary. I don't think he's not that type of guy to do all that abusing, what have you, or blacklisting. Because, as you may know, guys, I'm in the guilty part of this. Right now I private my live stream about it, and I take everything back. Okay, I just private it. I didn't delete it, but I own my mistakes as well. So because I should have waited for this, but yeah. But that's all I mean. I mean, we're all humans. We all may make mistakes. It's just like as Kevin says, and even FM says as well. But yeah, overall, this situation was handled good and all, but overall, the whole thing is just a mess, to be honest with you all. When this controversy started, I literally wanted to ask for answers, but somehow I hate to say this, but I got attacked by the fandom for some reason. Like somehow I get people saying I got obsessed with them, despite I never interact with them at all. And of course, the fandom twist my words again. Like I'm trying to cooperate here, and I trying to like literally want answers. And overall, you know, here's the thing about the voice actor situation. I I I posted this earlier. I've been thinking, and I think the voice acting situation should have been handled privately because no offense to Robin, aka Anime America, and Celeste, I'm I'm pretty sure they should have handled it privately. To be honest with you all, yeah, I mean, yeah, I understand you are surprised, but it feels like they came out in public like quickly instead of waiting for Kevin to respond and hell even Jasmine to say have the say in the matter. But Jasmine already had the say as well. But I mean sure Jasmine's statement about it is pretty vague at best. But then again, that's their answer there. As for right now, Robin is literally looking for one statements for Celeste. But honestly, it just this is just me, I'm pretty sure I think Robin should wait and do it in private, you know. But then again, in which that when they made it public when it started, a lot of former glitch employees came out with their experiences, and honestly, it's not wrong to like spread awareness. But here's the thing, I just even then the whole thing is exaggerated at best, guys. That's what I think. And overall, right now, I'm happy that things got settled out, but I'm still managed to be disappointed at the end because the whole thing, the whole thing is a mess, completely exaggerated, and and also the doxing happened. Like this sort of shit just like pains me in such a way, and but that's what it is, huh? Especially in even this whole controversy started to bug me for I don't know if this is a hot take or correct me if I'm wrong, but this kind of reminds me of the Super Mega controversy. And if you must know, same story, same shit. Like people called out, turns out to be BS, and yeah, and but overall, I can't say it's fair to compare it to that. I might be far off, but yeah, and even then, what does this have to do? Well, after if Celeste comes out with the same end after that, I would say the whole controversy is done with. We have to wait for Celeste what she thinks. But here's the thing. What does this have to impact, huh? Well, at least it's good to know that the glitch productions is improving after the early days kind of like is like more of a learning, you know, learn to improve. But and also the whole controversy literally did the damage. The damage has been done, such as you see people on typical Twitter and Reddit fashion, they find ways to shit on them, and even those people that are cynical and they just hate the studio because SG4 started with the studio because and they got so bitter because it's not like SG4 doesn't what he does before like the old days. And that's the thing, I hate that. I people with that sort of mindset should seriously need to fuck off with their nostalgia because I seriously can't. I seriously can't. Just move on or do something. I don't know. Make your own. Easy as that is. But then I guess because it's funny to bully SNG4 because of this, right? Yeah. And then I would say they should go to a fucking mental hospital to get fucking checked. Yeah, and that's what I'm putting out there. Okay, but it's not always about SG4. Okay, it's like literally we could have done better, to be honest with you. Yeah, this controversy literally, as I said again, it's a huge mess, and also once again, I say I'm happy, but I'm disappointed at the end. It's not I'm not disappointed. I'm just saying I'm disappointed at the what the outcome of this controversy had. Not on the not on what the answers is fine, okay, but what happened during it, like how people handle it. Yeah, the amateurs ones, okay. That's really that's what I want to put out there, okay. So in conclusion, guys, once again, I'm glad this sorted out very smoothly, but we had to learn the outcome of this, okay. We are better than this, guys. All right. And as for right now, let's just wait and see if. I'm pretty sure they're gonna handle the voice acting side of things privately, I suppose, because that's the one way to go. So, anyways, yeah, guys, that's all I had to say. Even then, I had to learn from this as well, learn from my mistakes as well. So yeah, but yeah, guys. But anyways, I'm glad this sorted out. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. Sub, like, a comment. As always, I'll see you next time in my next vids. Peace out.